So yesterday's drift footage, the voice quality of the voice recording was absolutely dire, and I think it was because the microphone is not a particularly good quality one, and B, I had it too close to my mouth. But yesterday, yesterday, some stuff that I'd ordered for the GoPro turned up, including a high quality microphone, which is now in the helmet, and it is also positioned up to the left of my left eye. So I'm hoping that the voice recording quality is going to be hugely superior, but I won't know until I play this back. It was a shame it wasn't working yesterday, because most of the footage that I took for the Triumph video was not usable. Fortunately, the bit of me actually on the Triumph was just about usable. It was not good quality. It was pretty shit, if I'm honest, but it was, at least you could understand what I was saying. The other clips, the quality was so bad that it was hard to understand what I was saying. I tried to clean it up in DaVinci Resolve. I mean, that is a powerful program, but it couldn't do it. I used all kinds of mini apps or plugins inside the program. They made it better, but still not of a quality that was usable. So I have to just write it off, put it down to experience. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. This GoPro's got the mic adapter, which I purchased on the basis of a YouTube review, where a guy did it back to back with the built-in microphone and then the external microphone via the adapter, and the difference in quality was incredible. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the built-in microphone in the GoPro 7 Hero Black, but on a helmet, the wind noise, it has got a wind suppression function in it, but it wouldn't be usable. Never mind that it wouldn't be able to pick up your voice from inside a helmet. So you have to have a microphone, and the only way you can attach the microphone to the GoPro 7 is via the £50 adapter, which is not cheap. It's a lot of money for a little box, although it's got an onboard chip that does some wondrous things to the sound data, as evinced by the output quality that I saw in the comparison video. So I'm hoping that with a good quality microphone and the adapter inside the helmet, with the microphone not hanging down the back of my throat, that the sound quality will be good. We will find out. So some more thoughts on the Rocket 3. Some stuff that I forgot to mention in the video. I had mentioned it in one of the other videos that I'd made where the sound quality was too bad to use, and that was that I'm 6.5 feet tall, and I was going to include a picture of me sitting on the Rocket. It's the first bike, the first motorbike I've ever been on where I don't look like a fucking gonk. I think my first Fireblade was quite a physically big bike, and I didn't look too bad on that. And then the next 3 Fireblades I had, they progressively became smaller, and by the time I got the RR7, I was back to looking like a complete gonk. Not so bad when you're hurtling down the road on it, but at a standstill with your feet down, posing for pictures. Oh, Bill. Yeah, it didn't look. It looked a bit clown car-ish. Then I had a ZZR, sit up and beg muscle bike as they call them. Jesus, this wind. That wasn't so bad. It still looked a bit big for it. That's my arse look big in this. But yeah, I got into the car park at Rye on the Rocket 3 and had a guy came and chatted to me and got him to take a picture. And looking at the picture, I'm like, wow, how do guys smaller than me manage to physically handle this thing? Because it actually looked like I was a normal sized guy. That's what the bike made me look like. And I was really chuffed with it. I thought, my God, a motorbike that I don't look like a twat on. Oh, vanity. Oh, vanity. Anyway, that ain't the reason that I'm intending to now get a Rocket 3 when we hit Japan. That was mentioned in the one of the unusable videos that me and the missus are going back to Japan permanently. She's Japanese, so I've been there before. 2 times I've been before I've had the full visa. One was a work visa and then the other one was a marriage visa to a previous Japanese wife. So it's gonna happen, and the original intention was to buy a brand new Fatboy, and then over the months of research, I've come to understand that Harley Davidson source their component parts, a lot of their engine parts, from the cheapest providers. They put the bids out for tender, obviously, and whoever comes back with the cheapest bid, they give them the job. So you've got components failing, and you might think, why would they do that to save a few dollars, which amounts to quite a lot of dollars when they're selling millions of bikes? But why would they do that knowing that the engines are going to fail when they've got a 2-year warranty? Now you think that would cost them a fortune, but obviously they've done a cost analysis and worked out that most Harley riders don't put many miles on their bikes. They're like weekend riders and they don't do a lot of miles. So Harley have realised that these guys aren't going to put the miles on to the point where the engine will fail, which seems to be kind of average typical mileage of about 40k, 40,000 miles. So all these poor suckers buying Harleys, after the 2-year warranty's expired, they get to the 40k point, give or take a few thousand, and something goes wrong with the engine. Either the cam bearings fail or the lifters fail. Those are 2 common things that typically fail, and they're screwed. So long story short, I got to thinking, why would I give Harley Davidson £20,000 for a brand new bike, knowing that the quality is shonky as shit? So it was already in my mind that I wasn't going to get a Harley. I was starting to go off the idea. Much as I love this one, my Fatboy, love the chilled riding position and don't get off it at the end of a ride out shaking like a leaf because I've shat myself by hooning like a lunatic. But I thought, yeah, I've got to think about this. And while I was having those thoughts, I came across a picture of the new Rocket, the new Triumph Rocket 3, and I was like, wow, what a bike. And that's why I took one out for a test ride, and I pretty much decided that when I hit Japan, it's going to be a Rocket 3. Right, I'm at the supermarket. I'm going to have to turn the camera off, and then I will continue this when I get to Barkham Mill.
We're gonna fuck you up.
Yeah, well, you know, that's just like your opinion, man.